Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll show you the complete step-by-step guide to install the Nintendo Switch emulator MelonX on your iPhone or iPad. And yes, we're also enabling JIT compilation for full speed performance. And best part? No jailbreak is required, and we're using AltStore to sideload the app safely. MelonX is a powerful Nintendo Switch emulator for iOS based on the popular Yuzu and RyujinX emulation engines. It lets you play real Switch games on your iPhone or iPad with surprising performance, especially when JIT is enabled. Okay, let's dive into it. First step, you must install RyujinX emulator on computer to get the firmware for MelonX emulator. To install RyujinX emulator on your computer, you can go to their official website. I will insert the official link on description. Then click download button, get the installer file. You can download installer for Windows, Mac or Linux. In this video, I will guide you how to install it on Windows computer. Don't forget to extract the zip file before running the installer. Go to publish folder, then double-click RyujinX and wait a few moments. After RyujinX is installed, you'll encounter a key not found error. To resolve this issue, you'll need to find the Ryujin key and firmware. You can find them on their official website or in the comments section of this video. After that, load the key and firmware package by going to the action menu at the top, then selecting the files one by one. Once everything has been imported, you'll see the firmware has been successfully installed. You can check the firmware version in the bottom right corner. This means the firmware version has been detected and is ready to be imported into the MelonX for use. The final step is to go to File and select Open RyujinX folder. In this folder, you'll see the BIS and System folders. These two folders are essential for the MelonX emulator to run on your iPhone or iPad. Compress these two folders into a zip file so you can send it to your iPhone or iPad as firmware for the MelonX emulator. You can send the file via AirDrop, email, Dropbox, or Discord. Once the firmware for MelonX is ready, let's move on to step 2. Install MelonX using the free certificate with AltStore. To install AltStore on Windows, begin by preparing all the necessary tools, and you must install the correct versions of iTunes and iCloud specifically from Apple's website, not from the Microsoft Store. I will insert the link on description so you can download it directly. Make sure you have iTunes and iCloud installed on your Windows PC. Then, install Altserver to install AltStore. After installing, launch Altserver from the Start menu. Now, connect your iPhone or iPad to your computer using USB cable. Next, go to your system tray and click the Altserver icon. Hover over Install AltStore and select your connected iOS device from the list. When prompted, enter your Apple ID and password. Altserver will now install AltStore to your iPhone or iPad. Once the installation is complete, you will see the AltStore app icon on your home screen. You need to trust the developer certificate. Go to Settings, General, VPN and Device Management, then tap your Apple ID under Developer App. Tap Trust and Confirm. Now, you can open AltStore and use it to sideload MelonX. Open AltStore on your device and go to Settings. Tap Sign in with Apple ID, then enter the same Apple ID and password used during installation. Now, you are ready to install MelonX IPA files. To download MelonX, go to their official website. Scroll down, then hit Instruction button. Download MelonX IPA files and Entitlement app to increase memory limit using free developer certificate. After IPA files downloaded, go back to AltStore. Tap My Apps, then sideload MelonX and Entitlement app using AltStore. You have to install MelonX and Entitlement app simultaneously because Entitlement app is useful for increased memory limit so that MelonX can play smoothly. After both are successfully installed, Check the MelonX and Get More RAM apps. If both open successfully, open the Get More RAM app. Then, go to Settings. Log back in with your Apple ID so you can add an increased memory limit or a free certificate using AltStore. Click Continue and wait for the process to complete. Once successfully configured, return to the App ID menu and click Refresh. Enable Memory Entitlement is now enabled for the MelonX with a free developer certificate. The next step, uninstall MelonX and reinstall MelonX using AltStore. If the memory limit has been added, next we go to the step of importing ZIP Bis and RyujinX firmware to MelonX. Send the Bis and system files you compressed on your computer to your iPhone. You can send them using email, AirDrop, Discord, Dropbox, or your favorite file transfer service. Once the files are on your iPhone or iPad, move them to the MelonX folder. You can find the MelonX folder in your file search. Then, move the two files into it. Then, delete the Bis and System folders and extract the zip file containing the Bis and System folders instead. This way, you can use the firmware on your RyujinX on your MelonX. After the folder has been successfully moved, then try opening the MelonX app, and now you can enter the MelonX emulator by clicking the Finish Setup button. Now MelonX is ready to be used to play Nintendo Switch. For a smooth and lag-free Nintendo Switch gaming experience, you can enable JIT on MelonX. Here's how to enable JIT on iOS. Open App Store. Then search and install StikDebug. Open StikDebug. Click Allow to add VPN configuration to enable JIT on your iOS device. On StikDebug, you need a PairingFile to enable JIT. To generate a PairingFile for your own iOS device, you need Computer Again to generate it. Download and install JitterbugPair on Windows to get PairingFile for StikDebug to enable JIT. Once downloaded, extract and run JitterbugPair as administrator. Make sure your iPhone or iPad is connected with a USB cable. First, run JitterbugPair. You will be asked to trust this computer. Then, run JitterbugPair again. Once successful, you'll see the pairing file with the extension Mobile Device Pairing. After that, send the mobile device pairing file to your iPhone using email, AirDrop, Discord, or whatever transfer you prefer. After the pairing file is sent to your device, then click Select Pairing File on the debug stick, then select the pairing file that you sent earlier. After the pairing file is successfully loaded, then click Connect and select MelonX to run it with JIT. And congratulations, MelonX has been successfully installed perfectly and supports JIT to play Nintendo emulator without lag. For your attention, this video is for educational purposes only. We don't support piracy or illegal downloads. Please use your own legally owned game files. Proceed at your own risk. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video and see you on the next one.